Today we're kicking off a new series and I'm super excited about it because I get a lot of questions about home buying that are completely wrong. And so let's bust some of those home buying myths today. I'm Delaney. I'm a local Boise real estate agent and I am so excited to share with you guys today some of these myths that a lot of people believe and what the truth actually is. So in this series, we're going to cover a bunch of myths and things that people think that are totally wrong about the real estate industry. I know buying a home is more than just buying a home. It is a place for you to set down roots and for you to build a life. And building a life can be so important and so fundamental for so many people.
Hi, I'm Delaney. I am your millennial home buying agent here in beautiful Boise, Idaho.
Whether you are a first-time homebuyer, looking to upgrade, or considering an investment property, my goal is to provide you with all the knowledge and tools you need to make an informed decision about home ownership.
On this channel, you will get everything from market updates to home buying tips, tricks, and everything I know. You are also going to get information on how to maintain your current residence. Or are you interested in investing in a real estate property? I've got everything you need right here.
Boise is an incredible place to live, work, and play. I can't wait to share all the hidden secrets and gems with you. So if you are ready to embark on your home ownership journey, hit that subscribe button and let's explore the Boise real estate market together.
Over the next 5 weeks, we are going to bust a bunch of myths, which is great, but what are we going to talk about in the next 5 weeks? And let's have a little bit of a preview of what we're going to talk about each and every week. So what is the first myth we're going to cover in week 1? Is the fact that you can't buy a home if you have student debt. Now, this isn't true. So you can still buy a home with student debt. You just have to qualify for the right loan. And that's important to understand and for your lender to also have the knowledge to be able to get you into the right loan program with student debt. So week 1, we are going to bust the myth of buying a home with student debt. So week 2, we are going to cover the myth of the fact that you don't have to have 20% down in order to purchase a home. Now, there is some benefit to having 20% down. However, it is not necessary. You can purchase a home with as little as 3% down on a conventional loan, or if you're in the military, you can buy a home as little as 0% down, which is incredible, especially in today's market where inflation has gotten a little out of control and sometimes you just need to be able to get into a home because your rent prices are continuing to go up, where at least with a home, it's going to stay somewhat stable. The next myth we're going to talk about is your credit score. So you might think that you have to have an incredible credit score in order to qualify for a home loan. Well, it is encouraged to have over a 680. There are programs out there and there are lenders who are willing to work with you if you have a lower credit score. Now, it may end up with a higher interest rate because you've been considered as high risk. However, that's not always the case. And sometimes you can still get into some of these loan programs with a lower credit score. So having a high credit score does not stop you from getting into a home. The next myth we're going to cover is the fact that you may actually break even sooner by purchasing a home versus renting. Now, if you're out there seeing a bunch of headlines as far as like right now renting is cheaper in some cities, that actually might be the case in the short term. But what you're not thinking about is the fact that your home price stays fairly consistent over the lifetime of your loan, whereas rent prices will continue to go up throughout the next 30, 40 years that you have on your loan. Are you ready to be paying double or triple what you would pay today to purchase a home in 10 years? Those are just questions to ask, and your break-even point might be a lot sooner than you think. Another myth we are going to cover is the fact that if you don't plan to stay in your home forever, you shouldn't buy. Now, there are two things I want to talk about in this. Is one, you are getting into the game at a price point that you can afford at the moment. And that sometimes is worth buying a home, even if it isn't your forever home, and that's okay. The other thing I want to talk about here is that a lot of people will take their first homes and turn them into investment properties and have cash flow from their property. Now, if you want to talk about investment properties, I do have some videos that are going to be coming out about investment properties, so please stay tuned for those. If you want to talk about investment properties now, you can always reach out to me. I hope this series helps you feel more confident with purchasing a home and making the right decision for you and your situation. Now, it's not always going to be a perfect situation, but at least when you have the knowledge, you are able to tackle the real estate world in a more confident way. And that's what I'm here to do for you guys. I want to make sure you have all the information you could need to make the decision and make the best decision for you. I'm Delaney. I am a Boise real estate agent. I am here to help you guys navigate the home buying process and make sure that you feel happy and confident while doing so. We'll chat next week and we'll start tackling some of those myths more in detail.